Hey YouTube, this is React City, I'm John.
I'm Rose.
I'm Mickey.
And this is ReZero. Last time we had Subaru get eaten by all the rabbits.
Yeah.
And Roswell said, keep trying hard and you can be just like me. Right before he got eaten by rabbits.
You can you can be like me when you grow up.
Anything from that you guys wanted to bring up?
A lot of things, a lot of theories being born,
Yes.
and a lot of answers not being had.
Yeah. I had a theory that I brought up in the Discord chat. What if a kid knows everything because she wrote the book that knows everything? Or maybe she's read the book that knows everything.
Is that whole thing about the handkerchief that turned into a knife that let him kill himself?
Yeah, it's like she knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So so now we get to see where he gets to reincarnate to. And reincarnate to.
As a slime.
Yeah, where he comes back to, and let's get into it. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like, time, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out Patreon subscription if you guys want to see next episode a whole week early. And remember, we now have the uncut tier, and it will be available for any show going forward. So thanks again. See you in discussion.
He's checking his eye. Yeah.
Still has an eye. Amelia is not nuts. Oh, he remembered her kiss. Her eyes are normal. Oh.
She woke
Everyone.
up different. She wakes up different every time.
If it cost him his life, he says.
It has before.
See, she's even much better. He's doing the trial without asking.
It has to be, you have to really call out.
It work?
No, something else is happening. But yes,
What the?
I don't.
An unthinkable present. I think this is a trial.
Oh, this is back when he killed himself for Rem. So he does
They
go
do
to a
keep
different instance.
So easily.
Wow, look at him. They call him weakling coward. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Interesting. Oh no.
Ew.
Wow.
Another one?
I know.
Is
What's
this
this one?
part of the?
Oh, this is
No,
back in the
does
forest.
keep going. No.
What?
Is what?
Wow.
Oh, he's in a different place because the throat is gone.
It's gone.
Get out, Subaru, get out. Oh,
Another
too
one.
late.
It's another present. Stop it. Because it's
Oh
technically
no, not
the
this
past.
one, not this one.
Yeah, he just jumped off.
Oh yeah.
Wow. She even back then thought he was that person.
Oh.
Another one. Oh my gosh. Reinhardt?
Oh. When he said sleep with a dying daughter.
He and I?
Wow.
Undestroyed puck. Another one. Oh my gosh. Was this like the first one?
Yeah. Oh, that was all there was to the first one? Okay.
Oh my gosh. Why though? Oh my gosh.
Is that Rem?
No, that's Simulator.
That is
Rem!
Oh, it is Rem.
Or is that?
No,
it
it's
almost
a-
looked like. It sounds like Rem, but it looks like Petra.
She has a different hair thing.
Yeah. Is Rem?
Hallucinating? This happening?
I can't tell.
It doesn't answer anything.
She's evil! It's evil! Evil! Wake up! Wake up! Table!
That's what she would say.
Yeah.
Fraud.
Oh no!
Okay, I thought he actually pushed.
This sounds like Petra. Who is that? Who is that? Wait, who is that?
Is that one of the Ryu?
Ryu's? Witch of Lust.
Back up, my dude.
Oh, which party? Okay.
Well, she had to make him desperate enough to want the third tea party, right?
Yes, you are right. It was a trial.
Oh. Don't drink it again. Remember what it is.
It was a trial.
Oh,
That's what I said.
it's unreality, so it's not real. Was it real or not?
However, oh no. Yes. Yes, why Echidna? Echidna. Oh.
Even you.
Ah.
No.
Contract?
No. Run. Run.
Oh, maybe that's
she
what she
can
wants.
share in.
That's what she wants.
Stop trusting Subaru. Subaru. Subaru, stop.
Too eager. Nope.
Oh,
You have to drink the rest of the tea. Ask for the rest of the details, Subaru.
Oh my gosh, this guy does.
Oh no, what's her name is here? Everybody?
She's indignant.
Yes, Subaru.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. What does that mean, though?
She wants to know it all. That's still not everything.
Basically, don't make the contract.
The future she desires. Oh, who's this? What the heck?
Who?
Sloth, of
Okay,
course.
that's why.
Of course she's on the floor. That makes sense. Subaru, please think about this more.
No.
It's not the best possible path. That's what she wants.
I like how she had to make it sparkle to give this. She wants a puzzle friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, she creepy.
Insane.
Ah. Oh, greed, right. Yeah. Her face is getting very creepy.
It's
Yes.
twisting. She wants to experience every single possibility.
Everyone else is like, bruh. No, he has no one to talk to again.
Psychopath.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. She's angry.
Oh, it's a seat for all of them.
Oh.
Oh, they're doing the contract. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Beatrice.
Involved in her birth.
Birth.
Oh.
She has to choose that person.
400 years.
Oh.
Aw.
She's trying to be faithful to her.
Yeah.
You're around the others. Be careful.
Oh. 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 Everybody got...
Who's she?
Who's
Is Envy? Of course you are. You only think about one thing. Oh, she's mad now. So it's definitely Envy.
She doesn't look mad, she looks scared.
Stella. Yeah.
Hella, yeah. Oh dear.
Why don't you try and have a conversation with her, huh? That'd be helpful. It might help.
Oh,
Look at the colors!
All of the colors!
Discussion?
Discussion.
Yeah. So Envy's huge.
What?
Envy's huge. Like stature, she was taller than everyone else, so she walked towards her.
I thought she was in the distance. Well,
Yeah.
even in the distance, she was still tall. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So I saw the contract seemed fair. I don't know what the problem is.
It was a good deal, you know. From the top.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Amelia still woke up different.
Yeah.
She wakes up different every time.
I'm not talking about it in Discord, but I ever talked about that theory that I had about the continuity on camera.
I can't remember. Say
I
it
think
again.
you mentioned it really briefly on camera.
All I was saying is, I think that, remember how Subaru, whenever he went to the trials, he had his memory, and then when he came out, he lost his memory until Echidna just said, okay, you can keep your memory. What if the reason she's waking up differently each time is because she's keeping continuity as well? Like when she goes into her trial, maybe she's confronting something that's really scary, and
Each time she's doing it again and again, she remembers.
yeah, maybe like sometimes she's more scared than others, and that's why sometimes she wakes up in a better shape than others. Because remember what Echidna said early on is, you physically cannot be hurt, but if your mind breaks in here, it breaks in the real world as well.
Yeah.
So what if that's the reason? She's waking up differently each time. Just a theory.
A game theory.
But yeah, and then we have Subaru going in to do the trial himself.
Yeah.
And it was mind-breaking.
A trap.
An unfathomable present.
Present continuously over and over and over.
And
I don't know.
It neither confirm nor denies our worries of the world's continuing after his death.
First of all, I don't understand the point of that trial. Like, how could he overcome that? Find out that she doesn't even know whether those memories are based in reality or not.
But that's weird. So, if that is the trial, but the memories are based out of Envy's powers, what is the trial?
Yeah.
Because her trial,
The trial
previous
is
one,
based out of Greed's power, isn't it?
well, yeah, but she said that the memories caused by return by death are based out of Envy's power. So then, what would Greed's trial have been testing for?
An unfathomable
Memories?
present? Maybe it's a worry that he had in the back of his mind that it's like pulls forward and recreates something out of his memory.
Or something crazy. What if it's like you have to confront the worst, like
Worst possible scenario.
like abandoning friends or something, maybe something like that. But because he has returned by death, it has happened multiple times, which is why I kept repeating, and he was stuck in a loop. Like maybe it's usually just one, but it kept having to show him all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's each different life.
Yeah.
So he just kept passing out and going back in and out.
Yeah, so if it was somebody else, it wouldn't have been like that.
Yeah. So also, I just want to clarify, like, I still don't know what point I saw in this show because I don't remember. I didn't remember anything about the whole Satella coming back at all. I came up with that theory of the continuity of the other worlds keep going by myself. I did not know that.
Right, really? Because when it started happening, it was like, uh-oh, did he come up with, like, spoiler without realizing?
No, I did not remember that scene.
That's funny.
So, at this point, all I'm thinking is I must have, like, jumped around the episodes or something like that. Because one thing I do remember from this episode is that speech, Greed's speech there to Subaru. But yeah, so I just want to clarify, I did not know that scene happened earlier.
Yeah. Theory. What if Greed and Envy are both white-haired because they're sisters? Because greed and envy are so closely related, you know?
Mhm.
What if they're both white-haired and they both want Subaru because they're sisters?
I can buy that, but
Yeah,
I
and
think
they both
all the
wear black,
I think all the
apparently.
witches want him though.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're all attracted to him for some reason.
Yeah. There's something up with Subaru.
Yeah.
And then she wants to make this contract with him I think she wants to experience the glory of return by death, where you can just keep trying and keep finding out information and learning. Like, she's all about gathering knowledge.
She wants puzzle masters.
Yeah, so, and I think also she kind of wants a buddy to do
Yeah.
it with. Kind of like that, the fact that she wants Subaru to herself. And it's amazing that I guess we always kind of thought maybe she's nicer than she really is, but this episode has shown no. There's a reason they're called witches.
Yeah.
You know, they're not 100% nice and they're not 100% evil. They're just they're consumed with their being,
Their trait.
Their trait, their greed, they're consumed with their lust or whatever it is.
I kind of think that Echidna.
Do you want to think?
I don't know if it was necessarily malice, but it is like a sociopath trait, where she's portraying happiness or kindness or showing these emotions, and maybe she does feel a bit of it time to time, but maybe I don't think she really even understands it fully. Well, I don't think she's doing anything out of malice, but I also don't think she's being genuine when she wants a friendship. She thinks it's a friendship, and she thinks she's being kind and offering.
But it's just what she wants.
Yeah, it's all just to pursue her goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smile's not real, the anger's not real.
Because even when Subaru said the thing, he's like, right there is when you should have gotten angry. And she's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
And then
I'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's playing an act.
Yeah.
She's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to mention, for whatever reason, them having Sloth just on the floor was hilarious to me. It's just like that was great.
Mm-hmm. I think Sekhmet is also the name of. So correct me if I'm wrong. I think Sekhmet's the name of like the Egyptian crocodile god. So I wonder what that's all about. But yeah.
There's also a thing they mentioned about in the end, like why were they all there? And she was like, something that was promised when you say in the end.
I think I could be wrong, but I think when she said that, she was specifying like the wording of the contract, because like in the end you'll get what you desire.
Oh yeah, I think Sloth was saying you need to be careful of any contract that begins with "in the end."
Yeah, so it's like a lot of things can happen
In
before that
between,
happens.
but like at the end, you'll get what you want.
Which then prompted Subaru to be like, would you take the best possible path to my goal?
Right.
Okay.
And speaking of which, that scene, that is also another what if. There's a what if he takes the contract.
Because, of
Oh,
course.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want.
I hear that one's particularly brutal.
Oh,
Of course.
No.
And then we find out about that Beatrice is in a giant experiment.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
That
Yeah.
hurt.
Hurt. And in one of the unfathomable presents, Beatrice was like, and that could definitely be a what is it, like his mind extending that thought, because what he already knows. She was hoping that he was that person, and she was crying. I don't know. It's just like her whole story now is so sad. Like you would think that maybe Subaru was that person, but now that you know, no, there was no person.
Yeah, no problem.
There was no. So I wonder about all of the book. Like Greed wrote everything. We thought she knew some sort of future, but now I don't know. What has she been following? I'm so confused.
Which means the book is just the book. It just writes stuff, and whoever went to take a break one day, the book got stolen, never finished the book. You know, I think Betty assumed that it was because the person's future ends once the book is finished.
Right.
Or once there's no more writing in the book, but
that's obviously not true, because it stopped for years.
yeah.
But she still refused to choose a person, apparently.
Yeah.
Specifically, it was what? That person will come to take you from the library? That's what it said?
Freer from the contract.
We're from contract.
Yeah. And it was literally just to see who she would choose.
Yeah.
400 years later. Oh, how is he gonna tell her that?
I don't know.
You were waiting for nothing. Sorry.
But that's just it. Like, if you're waiting for 400 years and somebody, let's say he does come back and it's like, I free from a contract. Like, you would expect like something would happen, like some, I don't know, some lights, some sparkles or something. No, that's it. You can walk out whenever you want.
You could have before, to be honest. Actually, was the contract even that she couldn't leave? Was it a contract?
The contract
or was it just whoever, like whenever you decide to leave, basically?
She said it was a promise. I don't think she even said it was.
It's true. She did say she was just supposed to. She made her make a promise.
Make a promise.
She didn't. So it wasn't like a contract. You might be right.
Because
a real
that's
contract.
why she could leave the other iterations then.
Yeah.
Because of this thing.
This thing on my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense. It wasn't a real contract because she is a spirit, and a spirit is bound by a real contract, but she's not, and apparently has not realized that.
Yeah.
Well, we also had those scenes where she was making up not making up, but she was lying about saving him being in the book and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
this
like,
is true.
She can delude herself a bit.
Yeah.
Also, just wanted to point out, so the witches were quick to act and stop Subaru from signing that contract.
Yeah,
without understanding what it was.
Yeah, because they know her. They know Witch of Greed, and they were like, this might, and maybe part of it is the fact that they also wanted Subaru for some reason, or just the fact that maybe they see catastrophe coming.
But they also played along the first time.
Yeah,
when they were switching out.
Yeah,
but why?
And even when Echidna sent Lust to meet Subaru in the trial place, so they obviously listen to her and do what she wants, but this time they're like,
no fam.
Maybe because they're spirits, so the gravity of a contract requires them to act. Maybe.
Yeah, because I think if she is kind of, it looks like leader there, she is the one who runs the trial. If she were to go into a contract with Subaru, wouldn't she come out?
In a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would be able to, if she freed the sanctuary, she'd be able to go wherever he goes.
Maybe she'd be like a little puck floating around.
Maybe.
Well, she'd be able to experience everything he experiences because their souls are linked, right?
Right. Speaking of which, she was like, every feeling of your future unknown and known. It's like, oh my gosh. And then we see Satella show up.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know she could just show up there. So, that probably is why Echidna knew she was going to show up in the real world. It's because she's there. She's in there. And she just showed up in the real world somehow.
Yeah. So what is this tea party exactly?
Well, they said it's a... What?
And I was like, you're not speaking, so you know something.
No, I was just thinking. I think this is the graveyard, right? So it's where their souls reside after death.
The graveyard is where they are in the real world. But the tea party is the tea party, isn't it? It's the tea party place.
I just know. I remember Roswell talking about the place being Echidna's graveyard, and that his family was protector of it.
Oh, okay.
Echidna said she was involved in Beatrice's birth.
Right, involved. Deeply involved.
Is
Is she actually your mom?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what a weird...
I could have sworn that we've been on and off again saying she was her mom.
Yeah.
I mean, we have.
But we're just not confirming it.
Beatrice has mentioned mother, held the book dearly.
And I could have sworn that Subaru had asked, is Echidna your mother?
No.
I don't know why I thought that. In one of the
I would have very much been paying attention.
But anyways.
What if... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's another experiment. She's like, what kind of genetic monstrosity can I make? And then had Beatrice. Oop, look, it's a spirit.
Oh, no.
Well, Beatrice's whole life seems to be an experiment, so I believe it.
Yeah, poor Beatrice.
Yeah, so what do you think's going to happen next? Envy shows up.
Oh, my gosh.
Hopefully we'll actually get a conversation with Envy. Maybe, perhaps. He might be too shaken, though.
Yeah, because I remember she said if your mind breaks in here... Is it here? It's not in here, or it's in the trial?
In here.
If your mind breaks in here, it'll break out there. Yeah. So he has to be very careful. Oh, one other thing is... one thing that the where I can't remember what had made him think that he wanted to save Amelia more. Like, it was near the beginning when he woke up. He's like,
Yeah.
but I can't remember what gave him that thought. Like, he wanted to focus on saving Amelia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she went crazy the iteration before.
He was
He's
like, she became like this because I wasn't there.
Right. So
And then he was like, I'm not gonna be like you when I grow up, Dad. You're not my real dad.
So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like time here. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the next episode a whole week early. And remember, we have the uncut as well. I will see you guys next time. Happy New Year. Goodbye.
bye. Happy New Year.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Deli, Tahanist, Derek Productions, I'm a Mystery, and Kay.